So, my son, what made you betray me? What do you think? Well, I thought it was because you were a fool. You can't speak to your son like that. He's your son. You should respect him and care for him. Oh, shut up. I haven't even met you, but you're yours. And we went through all these episodes with you as the main character. I mean, as if I couldn't even survive 5 minutes with a prick. You are gonna lose today, Claire. If not to your son, then to me. Oh, really? Then let's just get on with this match and duel! Yes, it's time to duel! Alright, Dad, you're going down. Well, if you think that, maybe you should go ahead and make the first play. I didn't say I want to. Oh, come on, Dad. I know you're desperate to get at me. No, you make the first move. Well, since you insist, I will. I draw. I bet you wanted to go second because you would have more cards in your hand. Well, I'll still have more thanks to my electric energy. It lets me draw 2 cards from my deck, but if I can't discard an electric type Pokeo, I'd have to discard the top 2 cards of my deck. I have to discard 2 cards from my hand. But I'll discard Voltorb and negate that effect. You know, it's even better. Voltorb lets me add the card I just used to my hand. So thanks to it, I can play it again. And I activate the electric energy in order to draw 2 cards from my deck. Nice one, son. I don't need any of your lame dad. I set 2 cards and summon Rookity in defense mode. Next, will I end my turn? I summon Teddy Ursa in defense mode. I also put 1 card face down on the field to end my turn. You've grown weak. I draw. First, I summon Wimpod from my hand in defense mode. He smiled. He must have drew into his best card. You don't have to say best card. I know what one you're talking about. You're talking about Eternatus. He must have drew into his Eternatus. But I know it requires 3 monsters. So what are you going to do about that? I activate the single strike energy with this card's effects. I can special summon 1 monster from my deck. I summon my Sinistee, but it's destroyed at the end of the turn. But that doesn't matter, does it, Dad? I sacrifice my 3 monsters and tribute summon the ultimate monster. I tribute summon the legendary and ferocious the ultimate beast of the sky. Let me wield your power and your cry. I summon Eternatus V! And it destroys every card on your field, Dad! So your Teddiursa and your face down card go bye-bye. Alright then, bye Teddiursa. But the thing is, none of my other monsters can attack. But that's fine. You know why it's fine, Dad? Because you control no other monsters anyway. Exactly. Now go, Eternatus! Attack! Eternal Light Beam! Quite a powerful attack. Oh. By removing Skarmory from my hand. By removing Skarmory from my hand, I can add one spell card from my hand and then discard one card from my hand, and your monster attack is negated. So I'll discard my pad board from my hand to negate the attack. Oh, he just shut down Eternatus like it was nothing. Yeah, we saw that attack had no power. Now, my move. Oh, look, I just drew into the cutest of beasts. I summoned Skitty in defense mode. That's how you counter my legendary monster. And I also play the Darkness Energy. I draw 2 cards from my deck. And now, well, I guess I am in a pickle here. I guess I'm just gonna have to go ahead and end my turn. You fool. It's my move. I draw. First, I summon Chimchino in defense mode. Eternatus, activate your special ability and destroy all these monsters. Now, Eternatus, Eternal Light Beam. I activate my Reap's effect. By discarding it from my hand, I can negate the attack and stop all monster attacks. And stop one monster on your field from attacking for 3 turns. I choose your Eternatus. I end my turn. Steel Energy lets me draw 2 cards from my deck. Now I activate the Fire Energy card. Let me draw 2 cards from my deck. Now I activate the effect of Gothfetia. When I have 2 Gothfetias in my hand, I can special summon them both to the field. Next I summon Ducklet to the field in defense mode. And then my turn. It's my move now. I activate the Grass Energy, allowing me to draw 2 cards from my deck. And then I have to discard 2 cards from my hand. Next, I set 1 more card and activate the Big Masalsa continuous spell. It lets me draw 1 more card each turn. Now go, Eternatus. Activate your special ability and destroy every one of these monsters. Now, go eternal light beam. I don't think so. By discarding Paras from my hand, I can negate the special abilities of your monster. Eternus just got shut down again. My move. I tribute one Galfetia to summon Mewtwo from my hand. And you know what Mewtwo's best at? Letting me take control of monsters. By sacrificing one of my own monsters, I can take control of one of yours. I sacrificed Ducklet and take control of your Eternus V. No way. Thanks for the Eternus Sun. Now go Eternal Light Beam. Activate your special ability. Destroy all of these cards. I activate Chaos Tower's effect in my graveyard. Chaos Tower is a card that can activate even when it's destroyed. When it's in the graveyard. When it's in the graveyard, each player has to send the top 3 cards of their decks to the graveyard. Ah, no. I knew you were getting closer and closer to one of your VMAX, one of your V or VMAXs, Dad. Why did you think I played this card? Delmise, and it's your most powerful card. Send it to your graveyard. It's sent. Good. And now, we each get to draw 3 cards from our decks. Good hand, Dad? Oh, no. Well, I'll draw 3 cards and we'll just see about that. I'll lay 1 card down. Oh, wait, it's still your turn, never mind. You didn't think about this, did you? The old PC card lets me resurrect 1 monster from my graveyard. Welcome up, Delmise! Shit. Now, Delmise, activate your special ability and chain 1 monster in my hand. Chain 2 monsters in my hand. You're unescapable bound. What's happening? What's happening to those 2 monsters? Delmise can chain monsters to itself and use them as overlay units. And now by removing one of these overlay units, I can chain 1 monster from my deck and summon it. What? You heard that right. 1 monster. That means any monster, right? So I summon the mighty and ferocious, the mighty Supersonic Crobat V! Oh, he's got free V. He's got free of them on the field. Now by sacrificing Garfitia, I can summon Latios straight from my hand. Latios. So, Dad. Yes. So, Dad, I see you've been working on your unique skills. That's right. And I'm about to obliterate the rest of your life points with them. 3,000. With these monsters on my field, I will inflict 9,600 damage to your life points. Let's end him as quick as possible. Attack! No! By sending Golbat to the graveyard. By sending Golbat to the graveyard, not only can I negate all attacks claim and paying 800 life points, I can negate all attacks claim my way this turn. So you save yourself for one turn. What's the point? My move now. I draw. First I activate the Fisherman spell. This lets me reel in one of your monsters and add it to my side. In other words, I get to retake control of my Eternatus. Shit. Next, I activate the Fan of Waves card. With its effects, we each have to discard one card from our hands. I'll discard my Tornadus. And then you discard Ampharos V. Then we each get to draw one more card from our decks. Next, I activate the field spell Tower of Darkness. With its effects, I get to send I get a special summon one monster from my graveyard each turn. I summon Tornadus. Now go, Eternatus! Eternal Beam and destroy every one of these monsters now. I activate Latios' effect. By sending it to the graveyard, it saves all the rest of the monsters. Isn't that a nice call? Thanks, Latios. You are a real help. Eternatus, attack Crobat now. Crobat, activate your special ability and redirect the attack to Mewtwo. But Mewtwo reads this attack and switches himself to defense mode. So Crobat can redirect attacks. Yep, but the best part is, because Crobat redirected an attack to one of my other monsters, I'm gonna draw 2 cards from my deck. Isn't that nice? And that was my move anyway. I draw. I summon Rowlet in defense mode. Next I activate Heat Fire Energy, letting me draw 2 cards from my deck. And if it's a fire attribute monster, it's instantly special summoned. Now I activate Pokemon Breeder Nurturing. by sending 2 monsters in my deck to the graveyard. By sending 2 monsters in my hand to the graveyard, I can evolve a monster just summon this turn twice. And I evolve Torchic twice to summon Blaziken. Now, and now, Blaziken, activate your special ability. By discarding the Torchic overlay unit, not only I can obliterate your Tower of Darkness. I can obliterate your Tower of Darkness. And Blaziken gains 1, and Blaziken gains 300 attack power. Now go, Delmise. Attack and destroy his Eternatus V! Alright, Eternatus. I'll get you back somehow. Use Max Anchor! Eternatus. Remember, I'm not finished yet. Blaziken. Attack! Tornadus, activate your special ability. Wind Tornado! When it's attacked, I can negate that attack. When it's once per turn, when it's attacked, I can negate the attack. Redirect it to one of your weakest monsters. Say goodbye to Rowlet. Rowlet may be destroyed, but I activate his effect. Wind Sky Circus. Even though Rowlet is gone and... Shut up. Even though Rowlet has been sent to the graveyard, I can summon Dino in his place. And you only said once per turn, so my Crobat will destroy your Tornadus. Now! And now you're on 5,500 life points. Your move. I activate the spell. Memory Capsule. It lets me reuse a spell card from my graveyard. I activate the Tower of Darkness. And with it I can resurrect 1 monster from my graveyard once per turn. Let's welcome back Eternatus V! Eternatus, activate your special ability to destroy every one of these monsters. Oh no! By removing the combustion overlay unit, I can destroy your Tower of Darkness. Fine then, but it's done its job for now. Eternatus. I've been waiting for this a long time. Eternatus. Attack! Dynamax Cannon! Ah! Oh. Oh. Isn't this a fun duel? I've never had this much fun ever. Well, since I'm having so much fun, I guess I'll just have fun and end my turn. You're seriously ending your turn there. I set one card. Eternatus, attack now! Yeah, he's got him now. Has he? My move. I summon Lunatone, but immediately tribute it for Delmise. As we all know, Delmise is a special Pokemon. It's the graveyard Pokemon as it can resurrect itself from the grave each turn. And by sending it to the grave, I can summon Delmise V Max Rack from the graveyard. Now, Delmise, activate your special ability and chain yourself to his face down card. And add it to my field instead. Shit. If he plays that card correctly, he can get all his life points back. Delmise, attack! Eternatus, no! Well, that's goodbye to some of your life points. I end my turn. I summon Hitmontop in defense mode. I end my turn. Attack! My move. I draw. I end my turn. Torchic in defense mode. Attack his life points now! Ah! I could really use your face down card right now. I end my turn. You're gonna need it. I summon Wobbuffet in defense mode. I summon Wobbuffet in attack mode. Attack mode. Are you gonna attack? Nope. I'm gonna end my turn. Delmise! Finish his life points by attacking that Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet, activate your special ability and negate the attack. Wobbuffet can't be destroyed by battle. It's my move, Dad. I draw. I summon Spoink in defense mode. I immediately tribute Spoink for Zekrom. That's just your wimpy little monsters hiding in defense mode, Dad. Torchic deals you damage. Go, Zekrom, attack. Wild Chuck Stream. I activate the face down spiral energy. With its effects, when your monster attacks, I gain life points equal to that monster's attack points. I knew you'd play that. Well, it's the card you gave me, so you should have seen it coming. My move. Attack, Zekrom. I activate Wobbuffet's effect and negate the attack. What? It can work for other monsters? That's right, my move. I summon Yamper in defense mode. Your move, Dad. Electric energy. I draw 2 cards from my deck. I resurrect Delmise thanks to its ability. Isn't Delmise a nice Pokemon? Well, I activate the Steel energy, allowing me to draw 2 cards from my deck. Now the Fighting energy allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck. Now by discarding Larian from my hand, I can activate its special ability. And destroy Torchic and every card in my hand, including the safeful but sorrow Zapdos. But in exchange, I get to destroy Wobbuffet. What? No. It's over. Delmise. Attack! Oh.
Oi, why have you got the hair done?
Oh. Oh.
What have you got there?
Knock dick! What a weak and feeble effort. He can never stand up to my power. Never mind your power. What's happening to him? Oh, he's lost his soul. What? Oh yeah, did I forget to mention? This is a shadow match. A shadow game. You did forget to mention it. Sorry, my bad. Add this back to his deck. Well, at least you added that back. At least you're somewhat fair. His deck will remain with me. Huh. Oh. Well, actually, it will remain with me. What? Why do you want his deck? You'll see very soon. No. Oh, no, you don't. Get away from his deck. You're too worried. You get too worried about everything, you insignificant fool. You see, I'm not trying to take anything. From his deck. Except for, of course, my prize. Your prize? Yes, of course, my boy. Give me his deck. No. Oh, the free Age/slash cards I gave him. Very powerful indeed, some combos with these. When I heard he didn't take your soul, I knew he was coming. And I decided to destroy him. Oh, I had to. Ah, there it is. Now, you can take the rest of his useless deck. Oh! What were you doing with the deck? It's very good. There's some very powerful cards in here. Oh, please. The only good card in his deck was Eternatus. And now that I've got it in my deck, he is weaker than a fly. I now hold 4 V and V max cards. That's it. What is it now? Glare, I challenge you to a Pokeohs match. You challenge me to a Pokeohs match? That's right, Glare. I challenge you. If you're not a total wuss, then you'll accept my challenge. Me, a total wuss? No. Now watch and learn, you arrogant child, as I slay your arrogance and destroy it straight from your body one by one. Limb by limb, I will defeat you in this duel. I will take my rage and my newfound Eternatus and take your soul with it in another shadow match. La 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 la. And now, let's duel. Season 1 fine.